Velocity TV begins now.
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network, live tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park for a very special event. It is a 29th birthday bash for our old buddy, Mr. Tyler Blankenship, and it is live right here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, presented by Hanover Record Service, iRacing, iFlag, BladeNode.com, Monstar Productions, Hard Motorsports, TDR Racing League, Evil One Graphics, and Full Throttle Lift and Shed. Welcome aboard, everybody. Phil Lacasse here, along with my broadcast partner, Mr. Too Tall, Todd Stanton on the call. And Todd, what more we can say? It's a race for $100 cash to the winner, and all in honor of Hanover Record Service owner, our buddy, Mr. Tyler Blankenship. This is going to be a lot of fun. 29-lap feature event. Going to be a very short race. Going to be a quick race. Going to be a fun race. You ready to rock?
Tyler Blankenship turning the big 2-9, and it's going to be fantastic. Make sure you inundate his Facebook with birthday wishes. Happy birthday to Tyler Blankenship. Glad to be a part of this tonight on Full Velocity Racing Network there, Phil. Hanover Record Service, a valued sponsor here at Full Velocity Racing Network, and along with all of our other sponsors. Glad that we could be a part of this one. And 22 drivers, like you said, Phil, was supposed to be here this evening out of the 29, and it's going to be 29 laps. So it's going to be rather interesting to see what's going to happen here tonight. Is Tyler going to bring home his all $100 himself? I know he's having some issues with some equipment. So hopefully Tyler is able to be out there with us here this evening. Of course, this is all about Tyler Blankenship. Happy birthday to Tyler Blankenship from all of us here at Full Velocity Racing Network. I'm not going to speak for Phil because he's actually here.
Yeah, no, we know he's in the house. He's racing with these guys. I would bring him in pre-race here, but we're about to jump into heat racing action. So, and that would spare us singing as well, because we pondered singing to Tyler on the air. Well, I'm not sure who exactly out there wants to hear us sing. You guys want to hear us sing out there live on Facebook Live or YouTube or Twitch TV?
Start donations.
Well, you gotta, you want to hear us sing. Todd got a great idea. How about some stars donations out there on Facebook Live? You make some stars, we'll sing. The bigger the donation, the better we'll sing. How's that for us, Todd? We're making some fun here, of course, and of course it's here in Tyler's honor here tonight. But 22 cars in this little tricky half mile at Volusia, 29-lap feature event. Qualifying going to play a big role to our winner of this one here tonight. For the first order of business after qualifying, we have 2 heat races on the docket that are 10 laps in distance, and these are going to be pretty critical if you want to start up front here this evening.
Yeah, definitely, Phil, is going to be critical as iRacing, iFlag, countdown to green clicks to 0. Looks like we're going to go heat racing action here as qualifying is just wrapping up now, Phil.
It certainly is, and tonight's Hard Motorsports quick time of the evening going to go to the number 2 of Dylan Hauser with a lap of 16.219. Gives him the quick time here as way of qualifying. Heat race number 1 going to roll its way out to the racetrack. The first of it looks like 3 heat races we're going to do for these guys out here tonight. 3 or maybe even out to 4 heats, I believe. So we may have as many as 4 for these guys, Todd, before we set them loose for their 29-lap feature event. But heat race number 1 going to roll away like this with 6 cars on the pole. Going to be car number 2, our quick time tonight, set by Dylan Hauser, and alongside the number 14, that is Brian Wax. In row number 2, the number 63 is Clifford Driscoll with the number 97 of Blake Heather alongside. And in our third and final row, aboard car number 68, our buddy Raging Ron Piles in the 5th position, and he is flanked alongside with the 25 of Spencer Swafford, who I know is one of the admins here tonight. So I know the call out there for 6, Todd, but I'm not exactly sure if we're going to get all 6 out here. It may just be an even 5. I'm not sure if Spencer's going to race or if he's going to add Benai in the sky here this evening.
Jeff Brown has sent 375 stars to us, Phil. He says sing. He wants us to sing. So 375 star donations. Thank you, Jeff. And I think we're almost to that total. I don't know what we've set yet, Phil, but what's the total of the stars we got before we got to sing out here?
I don't know, but keep them coming. We hit it. We'll sing during our warm-up session. How is that? We'll bypass the national anthem. We will sing happy birthday out here. So these guys are locked and loaded, ready to rock and roll here for 10 laps around the half mile. And I do think, Todd, it is indeed, I believe the call going to be out there for 5 cars. So it's going to be Dylan Hauser and Brian Wax going to lead us here off the front row as they hit turn number 3 and 4. I believe this time around we should see the iRacing.com pace truck make its way onto pit road, and this should turn these guys loose for it looks like 3 and potentially 4 heat races for these guys this evening. So the pace truck going to fire its way in. iRacing, I flag, green flag up in the air. We're racing down to turn number 1. Dylan Hauser going to lead the field.
Dylan Hauser leading the field down into turn 1, already down the back straightaway of Volusia Speedway. The number 14 of Brian Wax running in that second spot. Blake Either in the 97H. He's running in third. And fourth right now is Clifford Driscoll running in the 63 machine. So Clifford running a pretty good show. Ron Piles right now rounding out the 5-car field out there. Dylan Hauser trying to pull away that number 2 machine.
Yeah, these Pro Lakes exit turn number 2 now to complete lap number 2. And it is all Dylan Hauser, the deuce out front. Brian Wax, as we said, in there for second. Blake Keither running in position number 3, and those 3 guys trying to distance away from the 4th spot of Driscoll and Ron Piles back there running the top 5 off the 4th turn, all single file, all Dylan Hauser, completion lap 3.
Yeah, Dylan Hauser showing the quickest way around as we are right now. And that number 2 machine, the 14 machine, running in that second spot. Brian Wax trying to chase him down. But right now, I'm going to tell you the fastest time out in the speedway, of course, is Dylan Hauser, 16.302. To Wax is 16.462. So quite a bit quicker is the number 2 than the 14 machine, as we have 6 laps remaining.
6 more trips around here as they hit turn number 3 and 4 for the deuce. That green and black number 2 of Dylan Hauser. Off of turn number 4 now down to turn number 1. Brian Wax running the inside lane of the number 14, trying to make a little bit of time there. And Blake Keither in the 97 car running in third. Pretty equal distance back right now between those first, second, and third place drivers. A distance back till we find the 4th place running car, number 16 of Ron Piles and Clifford Driscoll. Looks like he has fallen off the pace. Think he may be down on pit road. So 4 of our 5 cars still out in the racetrack, and they're all going to chase Dylan Hauser, this time off of turn number 4 to complete lap number 7.
As we're on board, the number 2 machine, the Monstar Productions on-board camera here for Dylan Hauser is just challenging the field here at Volusia, getting ready to come up on those popsicle sticks as he comes off of turn number 4. And we're going to go back to racing footage here as we got a lot of in-car experience with Dylan Hauser, Phil. Fantastic. Monstar Productions bringing us that one.
That's a great look there. Got to thank Jake from Monstar Productions for the onboard camera look through turns number 3 and 4. Dylan Hauser this time going to see the white flag up in the air. One more trip around the half mile for car number 2. Brian Wax comfortably there in that second spot, in the 14. Either running in that third spot has chased down the 14 to about 3 car lengths, but more than likely not going to be enough. Because off at turn number 4, the checkered flag will roll into the air. Dylan Hauser going to pick up the win. Brian Wax in for second, Either for third. Ron Piles for fourth, and Cliff Driscoll. He will round out our 5-car field here for heat race number 1. That one went rather quickly, Todd. I'm assuming this whole night going to go by rather quickly. Heat race number 2 is about to roll to the racetrack, and I believe the birthday boy may be a part of this one.
Yeah, definitely the birthday boy a part of this one here. Heat race number 2. Got to thank Sam Perry out there as Samuel Perry, excuse me. Should I drink another one? I think so. 200 stars from him, too. He says sing, too, Phil. So we're up to 578 stars as of right now. But starting on the pole here is Calvin Herring aboard the 08 machine. The birthday boy, driver of the number 44 machine. That's Tyler Blankenship. He's going to start outside row number 1. Next row back, starting in the third star position, that's a Tennessee Tumbler. That's the number 17 of Brett Rolls. Rolls aboard the number 17. And then the number 97 on the outside of him, you'll see the 05 out there on the screen, but it is Garrett Robinson. Robinson aboard the number 97 machine. Shotgun on the field. Looks like Joey Lamb sitting this one out too. Here in the heat race is Jeremy Ogle. And the number 85 going to roll off in that fifth spot.
Yeah, I know Joey Lamb, Spencer Swafford going to be the eyes in the sky for this one here tonight. So cool of them guys to do that. Here is off of the fourth turn. We're going to get one to go here. So got to give these guys some special thanks. The gang over here, Mud Duck Racing, Head of a Record Service. All these guys have put this event together for Tyler here tonight. And what better way to do it out here tonight than celebrate Tyler Blankenship's 29th birthday. You want to hear Phil and Todd sing happy birthday during our warm-up session at the conclusion of our heat races. We need some more stars donations coming in. Let's get us up over 1,000. 1,000 will seal the deal. We will both sing a cappella version. We'll do it all up here. So keep those stars donations coming. We appreciate all those that come in, and this should be a great time. We'll talk a whole lot more about cool things coming up over here in Full Velocity TV land over the course of the night. But off of turn number 4 this time, Calvin Herring and Tyler Blankenship going to lead the field. The iRacing flag, green flag comes in the air.
Yes, the number 08 machine of Calvin Herring now out to the early advantage over the birthday boy, Tyler Blankenship, running in that second spot. He's trying to wheel and deal down into turn number 3, trying to grill in the 08 machine as the 08 gets a little bit loose. That's Herring. The 44 Blankenship right there to the rear bumper.
He is looking to make a party on that 29th trip around the sun there and out in turn number 2. Now shooting down the back, shooting into turn number 3. Blankenship going to look for the race lead. Maybe not. He'll fall back in line. Herring going to lead the field. Now Tyler coming under pressure from, is that the 97 car? That white car. That is Brett Rolls on the 17th to the low side. Brett and Tyler going to race door to door for the second spot in turn 3.
Side by side for the second spot. Rolls has the advantage off of turn number 4. Oh, contact. Birthday boy has to save it there as the 97 goes up into the wall. Here comes Blankenship there, holding on to that third spot, but Brett Rolls challenging for the race lead. Down into turn number 3, side by side for the top spot. The 17 of Rolls drag racing them here to the start finish line. Live that lap that time by Slide Job up in front of the 08 machine. Going to check him up just a tad bit. Here comes Blankenship challenging for second.
Blankenship going to come back to the bottom there. The 44 Herring up high. Brett Rolls going to lead the field in a 3-car fight for the race league off of turn number 4. Give it to Rolls at the line, but the race is on. For second, Blankenship underneath Herring. They are door to door for that second spot off the second turn. Looks like Tyler going to get the sneaky advantage into 3. Maybe slam the door shut. And maybe look for a bid for the race league as a door to door off of 4.
Blankenship not going away aboard that number 44 machine as we have 4 laps remaining around Volusia Speedway. And Blankenship right there to the rear bumper, knocking on his door here. Brett Rolls the 17 back down to the bottom side, trying to pull up alongside that number 17 off of turn 4.
As we complete lap number 7, now put 8 up onto the scoreboard this time. Brett Rolls and Tyler Blankenship, they are in a fisticuff here. Maybe doing kickstands on the back straightaway here into turn number 3. Rolls now going to run it up high. Blankenship going to peek it down to the low side. Look at that momentum of 17 able to carry off of the corner as he takes 2 to go on the field. 2 more trips around for 17. Tyler going to look to the outside. Maybe a bid for the race lead to the high side in 3 times.
Yeah, Blankenship trying to switch it up just a little bit. High-low switch maneuver not going to be had as White Silk in the air. One more trip around the speedway here for Volusia Speedway. Here for heat race number 2. It's a 1 to go presented by nobody as of right now. You can sponsor that one. Down the back straight away for the final time. Into turn number 3. Blankenship dives down to the bottom. Rolls up top. Rolls drag race to the start finish line. Rolls picks up heat race number 2. Blankenship for 2. Calvin Herring running in 3rd, and Garrett Robertson going to round out your top 4.
Absolutely. That was a fantastic race right there. Job well done by all those guys. A great job there for Brett Rolls taking down the win. Tyler making a really good out there over it, but we will look there for, I know Todd's going to make a pitch over there once we get off the lineup here for heat race number 3 to what's going on out there on Facebook Live. But on the pole here for our 3rd heat race of the evening is going to be car number 7, Showtime Shane Kelly, and alongside in the 343 sideways AJ Cruz on the outside of the front row. In row number 2, the number 95 is Greg Lewis with the number 75 of Chase Swafford alongside. And in our 3rd and final row, we find car number 00, the good Brady. That's Stephen Brady in the inside of the 3rd row, and alongside in the 56, That is Tyler James. So that you have 6 cars out there, Todd, for their 10-lap voyage around the Volusia Speedway Park as we parade around the iRacing.com pace truck for at least one more circuit around. What do you got over there live for us on Facebook there, Todd? How's that chat rolling? How are those stars donations coming?
Right now we're at 578. Guys, if we hit 1,000, you will hear Phil and I at the warm-up session sing happy birthday out there on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. You got to get over to Facebook if you're watching on YouTube. Get those star donations. Are rolling. 1,000 will get us to sing. Got to say hello to Dustin Helms out there. He says, hey to Phil and Todd here on Full Velocity Racing Network. We're getting ready. We're restacked. We're repacked for heat race number 3 on the docket here tonight, the birthday bash. Again, happy birthday to Tyler Blankenship here tonight from Full Velocity Racing Network.
Absolutely, as we get ready to lock and load here for 10 more trips around Volusia Speedway Park. Shane Kelly, AJ Cruz up on the front row off of turn number 4. iRacing I flag, green flag out on the racetrack, and Shane Kelly going to lead him down to the turn number 1. But right away, a race for that second spot. Emerging is down low. Here comes that number 95 car of Greg Lewis. He's going to look for second in the turn 3.
And Greg Lewis down to the bottom side. And that number 95 machine looks like he's going to be able to take over that second spot there from the 343 of AJ Sideways Cruz. He drops back to that third spot, but Showtime Shane Kelly is checking out from the rest of the field here. Can Greg Lewis reel him back in?
We'll have to wait and see as they work their way off of turn number 4. AJ Cruz almost caught that opening in the inside wall off of 4 and almost stacked up the entire field. So that's pretty interesting there. Stephen Brady, the 00, gonna run in that 4th spot off of turn number 4. It is all Showtime. Shane Kelly up front. Todd is having a Panic at the Disco in my ear, and I'm not exactly sure why. I believe some more stars donations must have come in, and I think it's our buddy Jeff Brown over iRacing iFlag. I think Jeff really wants to hear us sing.
Yeah, and he put us over that 1,000 mark with 795 stars. iRacing iFlags. Jeff Brown put us over there, and he wants to hear us sing Marilyn Monroe style, Phil. So I don't know. I don't know if we can get that one.
Is that Marilyn Monroe or Marilyn Manson? I'll have to go back and take a look at that myself, because I'm not sure how we can sing Marilyn Monroe, but I think we'll put a dress on with the best of them. So if we got to do that, we'll make it happen. As we're halfway home here in heat race number 3, Shane Kelly over Greg Lewis. Todd, I hear you laughing. AJ Cruz, Stephen Brady, Tyler James, our top 5 off of turn number 4 now, working lap number 6. And I am super impressed by the speed that 7 car is showing. 8 car lengths the advantage over him and Greg Lewis to hit turn 3.
Yeah, Showtime Shane Kelly rather fast there, like you said. 16.472 last time by. 16.498 for Greg Lewis aboard that number 95 machine. AJ Cruz at 16.6. So a little bit of a difference there, but Shane Kelly and Greg Lewis running about identical lap times. So they get popsicle sticks up in the air. 2 more trips around the speedway there for Showtime Shane Kelly. Identical lap times, so nobody's going anywhere there, Phil. Shane Kelly's not growing it. Either is the 95 of Greg Lewis catching it.
No, they are equal there last time by 0.6 of a second. They're at the line, but off of turn number 4 this time we are going to see the white flag. He's starting to stand one more trip around the half mile for car number 7 as he exits turn number 2 with a 5 car length advantage. This time now into 3 and 4 for the final time off the corner. Checker flag going to go in the air. Give it to Showtime. Shane Kelly in for the win. Greg Lewis there in for 2. Third going to go to AJ Cruz. Stephen Brady for 4th. Taylor James in top 5, and Chase Swafford going to end up 3 laps down with a 6th place finish there in heat race number 3. And I can't believe there, Todd, we got one more heat race on the docket. 5 more cars going to make their way out to the racetrack for a 10-lap voyage around. So why don't you take us through our 5-car starting lineup? But I'm going to go back here and read this chat because we don't want to disappoint.
No, definitely don't want to disappoint, and we're going to have to do a duet or something there, Phil. But starting on the pole here for heat race number 4, the 4th and final heat race starting on the pole will be the number 4. That's Fast Frank Gonzalez aboard that number 4 machine. And outside of him will be the 29 machine of Scott Dobbs. Dobbs aboard the number 29. Inside row number 2, starting in the 3rd starting position, driving the 74 machine. That's Robert Tipton. And outside of him will be the number 115. That's Eric Tupper aboard the 115. Shotgun on the field, driving the number 3. That's Aaron Duval aboard the number 3, rolling off in that 5th spot.
All right, so there you have it, and I'm scared because I did go back and catch up Marilyn Monroe style. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to pull that one off, but I'm a little concerned now as we get to our fourth and final heat race tonight. But once again, got to thank you guys out there playing along this evening live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Tyler Blankenship, 29th birthday bash going on here tonight. Salute these guys that make up the Mud Duck Racing team for throwing this one on. Hannibal Record Service guys and everybody out there that supports what we do out here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. A celebration in the honor of our buddy Tyler, one of our Royal Blue sponsors out here that make up Full Velocity Racing Network each and every night. Also, Jeff Brown out there, iRacing, iFlag. Got to thank him out there as well, another Royal Blue sponsor. Our True Blue sponsors, BladeNo.com. We'll talk all about Blade No here in our breaking out Monstar Productions. But Todd, iRacing, iFlag, green flag out to the speedway. Fast break leads the field down the backstretch.
Yeah, that Hanover Record Service number 4 of Fast Frank Gonzalez over Scott Dobbs aboard the number 29 machine. Eric Tupper up to that third spot in the 115 machine. Already down the front straightaway. These guys are lightning quick here tonight. Fixed setup here tonight on Full Velocity Racing Network for the birthday bash here. For Tyler Blankenship, like you said, 29th birthday bash here. As Gonzalez digging up on the top side of the speedway, pushing that cushion. Here comes the 29, and Dobbs down to the bottom side, not making anything work as of yet, but he challenges him again through the corner.
Yeah, he sure does. Looking to the low side. A fast break off the second corner is at 29 of Dobbs. They work down the backstretch into third number 3. Scott Dobbs going to drive at 29, deep into the corner down low. Maybe trying to take out over Gonzalez there in that lead position. They're going to stay single file. Also the race going on back there for third between the 115 of Eric Tupper and Robert Tipton in the 74 as well. Those guys duking it out for that third spot, but they go back almost door to door for the race lead off of 4. Gonzalez under down here comes Dobbs to the bottom. They keep peeking down low the town. I just don't think that grip is there down low right now that Dobbs is going to need to complete that pass clean.
Yeah, he's going to have to pull a slider on the number 4 machine. I do believe that's how he's going to be able to get around that number 4 of Fast Frank Gonzalez, as we have 5 laps to go here for the birthday bash heat race number 4. Last heat race of the evening. And Gonzalez showing the way. Dobbs is right there nipping at his heels. He's a little bit faster, but he just can't get that bottom work. The forward bite just not there. It's 4 to go.
4 more trips around here. So I must have had some bad pizza here tonight because I am just hiccuping and coughing up a storm. But I definitely am not getting out of sync. Absolutely not. I just can't have a reason to hold the air in my lungs here. But they come off on the 4th turn, and it is Frank Gonzalez and Scott Dobbs racing for the lead this time in a 3-4. Sometimes I kind of wish you guys could hear that goes into my ear here from my partner Todd here. That kind of goes off the air. One day I'll have to do the outtakes there. But off the 4th turn, we're going to get white flag on the field this time. 1 more trip around. 4, or there's 2 to go rather. 2 to go this time for Frank Gonzalez. Scott Dobbs running down to the bottom as Todd has me all sorts of flustered. You know who's not flustered right now, Todd? Frank Gonzalez, the 4 car, running the high side, but Dobbs keeps making it look down low. They see white flag off the turn.
Yeah, white flag for the final time down into turn 1. Dobbs now dives it back down to the bottom side once again. The one to go presented by, well, your sponsor here. Again, somebody could be the one to go sponsor here on Full Velocity Racing Network. Down through turn number 3. And off of turn number 4, picking up the BladeNo.com heat race number 4. Going to be the number 4 of Frank Gonzalez. Scott Dobbs going to finish up 2nd. Eric Tupper in 3rd. And 4th is going to be the 74, Robert Tippin. And Aaron Duval rounding out your top 5.
All right, so that is going to do it for the heat racing action here tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park. The 29th birthday for our buddy Tyler Blankenship. And I don't know, Todd, I'll thank our sponsors first, of course. Hanover Record Service, iRacing, iFlag, BladeNo.com. If you go over to the website now, use promo code FVRN. They will give you 25% off your first month or yearly purchase. Check them out, BladeNo.com. Monstar Productions, Hard Motorsports, TDR Racing, Evil One Graphics, Full Throttle with the Jet. That is all the sponsors here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. But Todd, it is time for the birthday bash, our 29-lap feature event coming up in about 60 seconds from now. So these guys have paid with their donations to hear us sing. And I'm scared, but I don't know.
Well, Phil, you're going to have to lead the way here on Full Velocity Racing Network. It's been a long time since I've sang happy birthday to anybody, including myself, unless I'm drunk. Maybe I've sing my happy birthday to myself. and I've been drunk. But these guys paid for it. They want to hear it, Phil. So we're going to have to do it to the best of our abilities here tonight.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Don't make it sound bad.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Tyler Blankenship.
Happy
birthday to you. Now nobody's ever going to want us to sing again, Phil. We got 14 seconds left. If you don't think that that wasn't Marilyn Monroe style, Phil has to redo that. What do you guys think? More star donations to make Phil do that again?
No. I can't do it. Nope, that's all I got.
Replay, instant replay. Slow-mo.
Oh my goodness. We're leaving that one alone. You guys got it. Full velocity here. Sing it along tonight. Happy birthday, Tyler Blankenship. Hope you're having a good time there. And I was hoping to talk to him here before this race got rolling there, Todd, but the format here, things happening here really, really quick, and it's already time for our 29-lap feature event. So I don't know, Todd, I don't know if I have any air left in my lungs after that one, or if I can even keep a straight face going on the rest of this night. But we got 22 cars. We got a starting lineup ready to rock. What do you say we do this old school style?
And now your starting lineup for the 29th birthday bash for Tyler Blankenship live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. 100 cool big ones to the winner here tonight. Starting on the pole, driving the number 2, that's Dylan Hauser. Hauser aboard the number 2, and his dancing partner outside, driving the number 17, the Tennessee Tumbler, that's Brett Rolls.
In row number 2, we find the number 7, Showtime, Shane Kelly, and alongside the number 4, Mud Duck Racing's own Fast Frank Gonzalez.
Inside row number 3, starting in the 5th starting position, driving the number 14, that's Brian Wax, and his dancing partner outside, and he's going to be tangoing maybe later here, maybe a couple of beers for the birthday boy, driver of the number 44 machine, that's Tyler Blankenship.
In the 4th row, we find car number 95, that is Greg Lewis, and alongside the number 29, that is Scott Dobbs.
Inside row number 5, starting in the 9th starting position, driving the number 97H, that's Blake Heather aboard the number 97H, and Kelvin Herring aboard the 08 machine, he rolls off 10th.
Row number 6 on the inside, we find the 343 Sideways AJ Cruz, and alongside of the 115, that is our buddy Eric Tupper.
Rolling off in the 13th position, driving the number 68 Full Velocity Racing Network's own Raging Ron Piles aboard the number 68 machine, and Garrett Robinson rolls off. It says the 05, but remember, folks, if you're watching Garrett Robinson, he's in the number 97.
It's a good little mind screw right there, but rolling off next, the number 00 of Stephen Brady, and alongside the number 74, Robert Tipton.
Rolling off inside row number 9, that's the 63, that's Clifford Driscoll. Driscoll aboard the number 63, and Jeremy Ogle in the 85 rolls off in the 18th starting position.
19th starter aboard car number 56, that is Taylor James, and alongside in the 3, that is Aaron Duval.
Rolling off, I believe the back row here, we're not sure if they're going to make it. I think they were admitting this race, but the 25, that's Spencer Swafford and Joey Lamb aboard the 81.
It was Chase Swafford scheduled to go off next aboard the 75. Chase did join the field out there, so looks like we have 21 drivers going to take the green flag here tonight for 29 trips around the Volusia Speedway Park. They're restacked, they are repacked, they are ready to fire off turn number 4. They are racing I flag, green flags in the air. We are racing down to the turn number 1. Dylan Hauser of Brett Rolls going to lead the field on 2.
And Dylan Hauser to the top spot in the number 2 machine. Here comes Showtime. Shane Kelly down to the bottom side. And that number 7 machine side by side battle with the Tennessee Tumbler himself is yellow flag number 1. Going to come out here on lap number 2. I'm going to say the completion of lap 1. On the start of lap number 2, yellow flag going to come out.
Yellow flag on the Speedway and all the yellow flags here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Brought to you by Hannibal Record Service. Celebrating our buddy Tyler's 29th birthday here tonight. Caution flag fighters on the opening lap of the race. And I believe, Tom, this may have got the 95 of Greg Lewis around it or not. Not exactly sure what happened there, but I think you'll tell us the story with our first BladeNode.com Full Velocity replay.
Yeah, indeed, our first BladeNode.com instant replay, and it does involve the number 95 of Greg Lewis, the 08 machine in the 14. It was bouncing effect there. 74 got a piece of him too. Around goes the number 95 of Greg Lewis. He was in a really bad spot there. As now he's going to have to join the tail end of the field, though. Greg Lewis, tough break for him early on in the going.
Sure is. Caution flag for the first time here tonight. Let's just hearing I got to say, kudos to Joey Lamb and Spencer Swa for doing a heck of a job doing administration for this race. These guys really have done a good job putting the event together, keeping these guys in check with the rules, keeping the format flowing, and looks like we should be ready to go here. Next time by, as I believe Starr going to put that clenched green flag down, signaling one more trip around. We will go back to green flag racing here in Volusia Speedway Park. Dylan Hauser going to lead the field over Brett Rolls. The second row going to be made up of Showtime, Shane Kelly, Frank Gonzalez, and the birthday boy, the 44, Tyler Blankenship. What a better way to spend the 29th birthday, maybe? 44 going to roll off on the inside of the third row as we're going to look for a green flag, Todd. This time around, Hauser versus Rolls. That is a very fast front row as they look for green this time off the board.
As the field is restacked and repacked, we're going to ask you one question out there, Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. Who's it going to be? Green flag, iRacing, I-flag style. Down the front straight away. It is Dylan Hauser leading the charge. Brett Rolls, Showtime, Shane Kelly. Oh, contact being made there. 3 wide for the third spot. Blankenship up the third.
Blankenship up the third. Kelly getting squeezed there in the middle. Gonzalez getting dropped, kicked out of line. Now you guys like Scott Dobbs and the rest of you, they stacked up behind there, fourth on back, and somehow, some way, I think they get that thing clean, yellow flag, got her off to the speedway, and it happened right in the middle of the pack, and I think it was Frank Gonzalez who may have kind of got help there being turned. Shane Kelly was up there in that mix. I think it was a 4 and the 29 of Dobbs that may have kind of started the initial contact, and it was tough to tell who that third car was for the second caution flag of the night, brought to you by Hanover Record Service. And I'll send this thing down to Todd, down to the control booth. BladeNode.com, Full Velocity TV is the replay.
Yeah, our second BladeNode.com instant replay here. That was Scott Dobbs aboard, and he's going to go for a roof surf here. The 29 roof surfing, and he surfs quite a distance. That's not where he wants to be. We have our first TDR Racing Turtle of the evening.
Turtle here tonight, presented by TDR Racing, and our first one of the night. And that is never what you want to do, is end the night upside down, be upside down at any time at all. Did not look good. Tough break for 29 there. Dobbs getting turned upside down on his lid, and that's not the way you want to do it here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Working lap number 8 of 29. I'm not a mathematician. We know Common Core math up here, done in the Full Velocity move night after night. Usually doesn't work well, but Todd, I believe next time by, I think we're just about 1/3 of the way home.
Yeah, just about 1/3 of the way home. And Phil, right now we're riding in car with the driver of the 44, the birthday boy tonight, Tyler Blankenship. Like I said, Monstar Productions doing all of our in-camera work, in-car camera work, I should say. As it looks like the lights are extinguished atop that iRacing.com pace truck, the safety truck for that matter here. As they get ready to go back to green flag racing out of turn number 4, we're going to show in-car view here from Tyler Blankenship just how he gets up to speed and maybe how he's going to challenge Brett Rolls or Dylan Hauser. Kind of gives you the effect here of what's going to go on and what's going through maybe the birthday boy's mind here. Is hopefully he's not watching us right now, Phil. I know he watches afterwards, but hopefully he's not watching us right now, not to make him nervous or anything. The iRacing.com pace truck pulls down and green flags in the air.
Green flag spread ahead by iRacing. I-flag up in the air as they head to turn number 1. Dylan Hauser going to lead the field off of turn number 2. Blankenship immediately going to look for the second spot. He's going to take it from Rolls. That's going to open the door to race to turn number 3 now. Rolls under fire from Shane Kelly. Calvin Herring there in the 08 as well. They are racing door to door down the front stretch into turn number 1 and 2. That is racing for the 4th spot off of the second turn.
Another yellow flag going to come out. Another Hanover Record Service yellow flag here, Phil. That's number 3 on the evening here with such a short race. That's not what we want to see what happens. The field slows back down, so we're going to restack and repack the field here. But we're going to see what we can do to get another BladeNode.com instant replay.
All right, I'll let Todd go down there and take a look, go back what happened, and then kind of thinking, take a look back to, is that fast break in the 4 car that may have kind of had a little bit to do with this one. Tough break for the 4 cars. Looks like he's gone around, and the way they were racing, it looks like there was probably some help out there, Todd. So while I ask for guys out there, if you would join our happy birthday performance, throw us some more stars donations out there, guys. Let us know how you liked it, how you enjoyed it. We're having a lot of fun up here, and Todd, you're going to have some fun down there another Full Velocity Instant Replay presented by our friends over at BladeNode.com.
Phil, there's a couple of different situations that happened to bring this one out, and people were completely sideways, almost perpendicular down to the bottom side there, I should say. I don't know.
Big word.
Yeah, big word. Probably didn't use it right, but we're going to see. Almost looking down towards the front stretch wall, completely sideways. A couple of those cars were like that, and that's what happened, Phil. That's what brought out the yellow flag. You get completely sideways like that. Nobody stacked up. As it was, I believe, the number 3 machine. I believe it was sideways like that. There's a couple of the cars, including our fellow guy there, the number. Man, I can't remember what one we had there as I was trying to look back through there, Phil, but Fast Frank was sideways just enough to bring out that yellow flag also. So those guys all kinds out of shape, but yellow flag came out. No contact anywhere out there. So it's kind of a weird BladeNode.com instant replay.
I guess so, but it looks like this time I think we may be going back to green flag racing. Single file restart the call from Spencer Swafford up there in race control. I think that's a proper call as we've been slowed by 3 yellow flags just now working lap number 14. So off of turn number 4, iRacing.com. Pace truck surrenders its way for cover in the iRacing I flag. Green flag returns to the speedway.
And it is Dylan Hauser leading the charge down to the turn number 1. Blankenship for 2. Third right now is the number 17 machine of Rolls. Rolls running in that third spot. Fourth is Shane Kelly, and Clifford Driscoll and Calvin Herring having a good battle for the 5th position. But these guys pretty much spaced out through the top 3. Here comes Rolls now down to the bottom side trying to get back around the 44 of Blankenship, but just can't get the drive off in that number 17 machine.
No, he really can't there. It's tough down low, but you can see the race leader up there. Look at Dylan. All these guys running the low side. Somehow there's grip down there to be found right now. I'm really surprised by that. But Dylan thinking it worked just as Rolls is down there trying to make his way under Blankenship. The battle going on right there, Todd. Looks like around for 5th on back between Driscoll in the 63, Herring in the 08. Those guys having a really good battle. Now put Shane Kelly up there as they race for 4th there off of turn 4.
And Driscoll having a good battle over there with Showtime Shane Kelly. Now another battle heating up there for the 2nd spot between Rolls and Blankenship. So there's a couple of good battles out there on the field, Phil. And I'm telling you, Rolls right now down to the inside of Blankenship, side by side for that second spot.
A yellow flag and a greenish back up the speedway just as they were racing. Really good out here on lap number 19. Yellow flag out on the racetrack here for the 4th time, presented by Hannibal Wrecker Service. And Todd, it sounds like cursing at a can of raspberry Coke. And I'm not sure why the complaining down there, Todd. You got your hands full down there, of course. But a Full Velocity Racing replay presented by BladeNode.com. Looks like it may feature the likes, I want to say, is it Frank Gonzalez that may have been tangled up in this one again? Maybe a couple different things to look at here, Todd. Why don't you go back there and take us to our replay?
Well, it looks like the number 95 of Greg Lewis involved in this one, and a little bit of contact there with Gonzalez right out of real estate and hard in the wall, all by a selfie. The number 95 of Lewis there spins around into a knot, so he was all kinds out of shape down the front straightaway. Phil, just to fulfill you, it's a bottle of Coke, glass bottle, California Raspberry. If you guys have not tried Coca-Cola California Raspberry, man, it is fantastic. I buy it all the time. It's only 4 packs. Phil, it's $5.99 for a 4-pack, but man, I enjoy the heck out of it.
I'm glad you do it. $4.99 a 4-pack, it would probably not find my carriages. We like to budget shop in this house, but hey, when we're sipping the Mountain Dew as we do about every night out here, and it's not doing me any favors here tonight, is that whatever I had for this weird pizza I ate for dinner, it's definitely not agreeing. My stomach is on fire, hiccups all galore. Can't wait to take a little bit of antacid after this one. We'll take you through the conclusion of this one, of course. Now under 10 laps remaining, working lap number 22 under the caution flag, celebrating the 29th birthday of our buddy here, Mr. Tyler Blankenship from Mud Duck Racing, and of course, our presenting sponsor at Hannibal Wrecker Service. The 44 going to restart in that 2nd spot with the fastest car tonight in Volusia, Todd, has been that flying number 2 of Dylan Hauser. He is going to lead the field once again this time through turns number 3 and 4. They are restacked, they are repacked, they are single file. We are ready to unload and explode off of 4. iRacing I flag, green flags up in the air.
As you go down to turn number 1, the number 2 Dylan Hauser leading the 44 of Blankenship. Rolls running in 3rd. Shane Kelly up to the top shelf of the Speedway, trying to make something happen here at Volusia, trying to get around the 17 of Brett Rolls, trying something different per se. As there's 6 laps to go, yellow flag going to fly again, and man, Volusia, and that's the number 95 around and on again. Pace truck drives through the car.
Yeah, that's kind of awfully weird, but Greg Lewis is definitely, that might end up to scare the crap out of me having the pace car drive through me. But yeah, it looks like he may have had an issue getting that car to go into gear. Anytime that happens, that is never ever good. Looks like Greg Lewis is going to be involved in another full velocity replay presented by BladeNode.com. Todd, what do you got for us? Not sure if anything to show, but I heard Greg come to the chat and say, sorry guys, I just could not get the car going into gear. It looks like his night's going to be done. Transmission issues on that 95.
Yeah, 95, man, he checked it up there, and he was trying to get it back going as he made contact there with Scott Dobbs in the number 29 machine. But he just sat there on the track, could not get the transmission to go back into gear as that machine, the number 95 of Greg Lewis, going to be done. And, man, he got hit a ton in that machine, so we did see him get hit, go upside down. So, tough break here for the BladeNode.com instant replay.
Certainly is. I mean, tough break because Greg had a really good car, and I hate when that happens. It's happened to me more times than I can count. You go to put that thing in gear, it just does not click into gear, and you just strip all the gears out of that thing, and there's nothing more you can do. Your night's pretty much done. Tough break for Greg right there as he joined Scott Dobbs, Frank Gonzalez behind the wall here at the Volusia Speedway Park. 17 drivers left of the racetrack, and probably, Todd, one more restart here to go because we're on lap number 26. The main event is 29 laps, so we're about 4 laps remaining. Dylan Hauser has led flag to flag here, looking to pick up 100 cool car dollars here tonight in Volusia. The birthday boy, Tyler Blankenship, there running in second with Brett Rolls, Shane Kelly, Cliff Driscoll, our top 5 with Calvin Herring, Garrett Robinson, AJ Cruz, Robert Tipton, and Chase Swafford, the 75. That's our top 10. iRacing, iFlag, green flag. Back on the speedway now at lap 27.
As that green flag comes back out in the air, Dylan Hauser with the lead over the 44 of Blankenship. Blankenship right now holding on to that second spot. Brett Rolls for 3. Fourth is Showtime Shane Kelly. Driscoll up to the 5th spot in the number 63 machine. They're driving it down into the turn here. Turn number 1 and off of turn number 2. We have already popsicle sticks up in the air here for the Deuce. The number 2 machine of Dylan Hauser. Is he going to come off of turn number 4? White flag in the air. One more trip around the speedway here for Dylan Hauser. Blankenship for 2. Brett Rolls for 3.
1 is usually the loneliest of numbers, but right now Dylan Hauser is feeling fine. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. $100 the prize for car number 2. Dylan Hauser winning the 29th birthday bash for Tyler Blankenship. Tyler going to bring it home in the 2nd spot. Brett Roll is going to come in for 3rd. Shane Kelly for 4th, and Cliff Driscoll, the number 63, picking up a solid top 5 run. But the man of the hour here tonight, Todd, winner of our $100 grand prize, is the number 2 of Dylan Hauser. Unchallenged most of that quick qualifier presented by Hard Motorsports. Won his heat race in dominating fashion, and then picks up here our 29 lap feature event. Well done, as well as all these guys. This is a lot of fun to be around. Dylan gets the big prize, but the man of the hour is Tyler Blankenship. We will talk to him as part of our Full Velocity Racing Network post-race show here coming up next. So we'll get these guys screened out, and we'll talk to all our top 3 finishers here on our post-race show, Todd.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to see what happened here with the race results off there live on your screen, where everybody finished here tonight in the 29th birthday bash here for Tyler Blankenship. It's going to be live up here on the screen with Dylan Hauser, Blankenship, Rolls, Kelly. Then you got Driscoll, Herring, Robinson, and Cruz. Tippin, Swafford, Wax, and Piles. Then Tupper, Heather, James, and Brady. Duval, Lewis, Dobbs, and Gonzalez. And then, of course, Spencer Swafford, who was a guy that was actually adminning here tonight. Same way with Joey Lamb. So kudos to those guys to step up on adminning here for tonight's events. And Mud Duck Racing put out a great event here, and it goes to show you how hard these guys work too. But picking up the win, we're not going to take anything from Dylan Hauser either. But Tyler Blankenship, again, happy birthday here from all of us here at Full Velocity Racing Network.
And he is going to be the main event here on our post-race show, talking to a second-place runner here, Tyler Blankenship, our birthday boy here this evening. But we will talk to our third-place finisher first. We'll run down here, and it's a man of many icons over here in the Hard Motorsports team speak. These guys being gracious hosts to us out here tonight, per usual. Let's talk to the third-place finisher aboard car number 17, the Tennessee Tumbler, Brett Rose. Brett had a really good run there, finishing up third, just on enough green flag laps to make that thing happen. How was that race car?
The car's doing pretty good. Came alive there towards the end of the race. We found something there on the bottom, but showed our hand a little too early, and it allowed Tyler Blankenship to get back in front of us. But overall, car seemed pretty good. Didn't really have anything for Dylan. He was in a whole nother zip code tonight. Good job to him, and congrats on the win. But pretty impressed with how we managed to do tonight.
Absolutely, and I was really kind of shocked the way the low groove kind of came in through the heat races. We really saw it start going away and migrating up high. It looked like did the high side completely just go away in the feature? Everybody seemed to be making it happen down low, which kind of took us all a little bit by surprise, I think.
Well, I noticed around the second heat when we started our heat, it was starting to get to the middle point. That's how we got through the field and got to the front of the heat race, was through the middle. I told Eric Tupper, keep an eye out for the middle to the high side, and right there with that 2-minute warm-up session, I figured try both lines out, see which one's working there, and it seemed like everything was starting to migrate back towards the bottom. Was thinking about getting to the bottom a little bit off the beginning of the race, but wasn't too sure how many people were going to be down there, or if it was just going to be a temporary hold. So a lot of what ifs tonight, but overall track was really good. Competition was amazing in my opinion. Just glad we could put on a really good race for Tyler Blankenship for his birthday.
Absolutely. Could not agree more, Brett. Well, it was a good time. You got a good, solid third-place finish, so I think you know how this that bit works. I'm going to give you the mic one final time. The network, as usual, live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. So, Brett Rose, take the floor away and thank her. I can thank you got you out here.
Oh, yeah, I got to thank Joey Lamb, Frankie Gonzalez, and all the guys over at MDR for putting this on. I got a sponsorship going with them for the new business, iRacing Rolls iRacing Photography. So anybody out there looking to have their stuff photographed and stuff, get a hold of us either through Facebook or the hardmotorsports.com website. Got to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast and also putting the sticker on the car as well. Got to thank her for allowing MDR to use the TeamSpeak for tonight instead of having everybody crammed into a Discord channel, so that was pretty sweet. But other than that, I think the real MVP tonight was the fiance taking both of the kids to allow me to run this with the guys.
Man, yeah, she is a superstar indeed. Well, there you have it, folks. There's our buddy, the Tennessee Tumbler, Mr. Brett Rose, picking up a third-place finish here tonight at the Volusia Speedway Park, and all celebrating for our buddy, Mr. Tyler Blankenship, celebrating 29 years young today, and I remember being 29 some very, very many years ago. But I'm going to throw this thing down to victory lane first. Let's go talk to the race winner here tonight. I'm going to throw it down to Todd. I believe he is caught up with the race winner and the winner of $100 cool dollars. That's Dylan Hauser, victory lane with Todd.
Yeah, definitely down here in Victory Lane with the BladeNote.com. I should say Victory Lane with the number 2 of Dylan Hauser. 100 big ones here tonight, Dylan. Able to lead all 29 laps. I'm sure you would like to see more green flag laps because those restarts get kind of hairy here at Volusia. But tell us about your race here this evening.
Yeah, it was good. We qualified pole and won our heat race. Just kept a cool head going into the feature and picked up the win. And just it was a good race for everybody. I think we had 3-4 cautions. Bad, just 30 lap race, so it seemed like a lot, but gotta thank all the guys for the race on, and the track was good. It was racy. I came on the top 1 and 2, and be competitive on the bottom in 1 and 2 also. So the track had room to pass on. It wasn't locked out on the bottom or anything. So that's a good race, good event. We look forward to doing it again.
Well, Dylan, I know you got some people you'd like to thank here tonight. I know it's getting kind of late here on the East Coast, but Dylan, I'm going to let you thank whoever you'd like to thank. The floor is all yours. Thank whoever would like everything tonight.
Yep, I'd like to thank Tyler Ducharme on the box tonight, and TTL Esports, Tie Design, SimWorks Racing Simulators, great sponsors, and just all our partners at TTL Esports. And thank you guys for broadcasting it, and Mud Duck Racing for the race on, and happy birthday to Tyler.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a short interview tonight down here in Victory Lane, thebladenode.com, Victory Lane, simple web solutions powered by nerds. Phil, I'm going to throw it to you. I know Tyler Blankenship with a big old happy birthday, second place here, finish here tonight. Not taking a lot of spotlight out of Dylan Hauser, but this race is all about Tyler Blankenship here tonight and his birthday. 29 years young, like you said, Phil. I'm going to say that was, what, I can't even remember. I can't even math here tonight. That was, 6 years ago. So, yeah, I remember my 29th birthday. I remember my 30th a little bit more because it feels like I got more aches and pains as soon as I hit 30.
It's coming for Tyler as we bring our second place finisher in, the birthday boy to the conversation. Tyler, happy birthday, my friend, and a good second place run for you. Car was really good. We hope you had a good time on your birthday.
I had a blast. I wanted to always remember it, and it was kind of a fast decision to make. I hollered at the guys at Mud Duck Racing. It's like, let's throw an event up for my birthday, 29 laps, turn 29. Try to get it broadcast, and now I can go to YouTube and I can enjoy this birthday forever on Full Velocity Racing Network.
Well, that is really cool. We're happy to be a little small part of the celebration out here today. But a guy like yourself who always is really busy, 29, man, that's a special number. I'll never forget when I turned 29. It was probably one of the best days of my life. Had such a good time all around. What does a guy like you do all day, preparing and enjoying the day, surrounded by hopefully family, some good food, and then coming out here and enjoying the night with your buddies out here racing? What'd you do all day to celebrate?
Actually, I share the same birthday as my girlfriend. She's 4 years younger than me. I just want to tell her I love her and happy birthday, and I hope she's listening. I hope she's watching. I hope today's just as special for her as it was for me.
I hope so too, and I have my oldest one actually turned 23 as well today, so you guys all share a birthday together. Really cool to talk about there, but Tyler, always, brother, thanks for all you do for us behind the scenes. We see your name, we talk about you quite a bit out here with the Caution Flag sponsorship. We appreciate all you do for us, but I am going to give you the mic one more time. Happy birthday, brother, and once you go back and hear this thing, something you probably never forget or probably want to forget, we may or may not have sang you happy birthday. You have to go back and watch later. So we'll give you a listen, and you can thank all your sponsors, all your buddies out there now live here on Full Velocity.
I want to thank Mud Duck Racing for putting this event on. Joey has been an awesome leader. He's the centerpiece. This doesn't happen. Mud Duck Racing does not happen without Joey. The rest of the guys, everybody really makes all this possible. I got my start out with Jim Revis at Evil One Graphics and Jason Salter and Eric Oxted, and I've met a lot of the people in the racing community, and I just want to thank those guys because I really have a ball sitting here racing. And of course, Mud Duck wouldn't be nowhere without its sponsors, so we definitely want to give a shout out to Russell Brown Race Cars, Hanover Wrecker Service, Borden Wayne Restoration, Stevens Computer Repair, 187 Custom Calls, Aces and Eights, Hatfield McCoy Moonshine, and of course Domino Printing, and you guys, Full Velocity Racing Network. You guys are awesome.
Well, we appreciate the kind words, buddy. We're happy to be a part of it. Happy birthday. Go celebrate the rest of the night.
Yes, happy birthday, Tyler.
Thank you, guys. Good night.
All right, we say goodnight to you guys as well. That is a birthday boy, Tyler Blankenship, closing up the show for us tonight here from the Mud Duck Racing guys, the birthday bash here this evening. So, Todd, this was a lot of fun. Happy birthday, and I'm hoping that the police out there that may go back and listen and watch this broadcast, I'm hoping that happy birthday song does not get us muted because I'm hoping we get a Grammy nomination for it, but I'm not going to hold my breath.
I definitely hope so too, but if they want to hit us up, I know we sang it, Phil. We'll fight the copyright police off for that YouTube or Facebook for us singing the song because it was their own rendition. It was horrible. We didn't reach down deep enough, I don't think. We're going to have to practice that one a little bit more. Maybe some more happy birthday races coming up in the near future for Full Velocity Racing Network. You never know. Maybe a Drunken Delirious 100. We've always wanted to play in that one, Phil. That would be fantastic. So if somebody comes up with a great idea like that last second, we can meet your needs maybe at Full Velocity Racing Network. You can get a hold of us. We might be able to meet your needs at that given time. We are busy, but sometimes we can pull together and get a show together here just as quick as we did this one here tonight.
And the best way to do that, guys, two ways to get a hold of us here and book your show now. Of course, hitting us up through Facebook, Full Velocity Racing Network, hitting us on our inbox, or by visiting our all-new website, FullVelocityTV.com. We are so proud to unveil that, so guys, give that a look. So Behalf of all the guys over here at Mud Duck Racing, for our sponsors, of course, Hanover Record Service, iRacing iFlag, BladeNode.com, Montstar Productions, Hard Motorsports, TDR Racing League, Evil One Graphics, and Full Throttle with the Jet. Phil the Cast, Todd Stanton, going to sign off for the night. Thank you so much for watching. And once again, Tyler, happy birthday, buddy. Have a great one. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Good night and happy birthday, Tyler Blankenship.